What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are back in Forza Horizon 2. Now, there's been a little bit of a gap between this Horizon 2 video and my last Horizon 2 video, and there's a pretty good reason for that, because, something happened with cloud saves, and I pretty much lost all my progress, and I was kind of like, I don't know, just like slightly upset about it for a little while, but then again, it gave me a chance to kind of restart and get kind of a new beginning in Forza Horizon 2, because I'll admit, when I started it up, I wasn't quite as familiar with it as I am now, and it kind of gave me a nice, like I said, a nice chance to get a fresh start with the game. So as you can see, it says level 4, but the funny thing about it is, I still have all my stuff, like you guys know the club is still there, everything is still there, and I'll still be playing online and everything, but I was only out of it for a little while due to that. But we're back obviously in Forza Horizon 2, and we're working our way back to where we were, and I feel like it's gonna be an interesting journey again, because I mean, obviously I'm not gonna show the whole thing again like I did like a let's play. I'm gonna more just go through the game on my own, and then do builds for you guys, do online for you guys, really just focus on the stuff that you guys really want to see, instead of doing the story again. But we'll definitely be focusing more on that, and it's almost a weird, kind of refreshing feeling to start with a fresh, empty garage. I don't know if you guys feel that way, but there's just kind of something about starting fresh in a game that's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of cool, and it lets you reflect on what you did in the game previously, but it also gives you a nice way to just kind of restart and go through the game maybe from a different perspective, maybe from a different point of view, or play the game differently. I mean, I know that some people like to do that with role-playing games. Generally, when I play a role-playing game, they're so long that I feel like when I finish it, I'm just like, okay, I'm done. But, I mean, I still have yet to finish Skyrim. I love that game, but I still have yet to finish it. It was just so long. It was not for the fact that it was. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that don't think it's very long, but then again, I have a very busy schedule, and sometimes finishing games is a little bit tricky. So I think I'll rewind after that. But yeah, sometimes finishing games can be a little bit tricky just because my schedule is so ridiculous. But like, I have to have one game that I'm focusing on at a time. Like when I finished Horizon 2, I was focusing solely on Horizon 2. I was just focused on Horizon 2. And I mean, you can do something like that, or you can do. Some people like to go between different games and back and forth. And speaking of different games, Far Cry 4 is out. I have yet to play it, but I've heard it's pretty crazy. I've watched maybe 5 minutes of like one Let's Play episode that EK Drifter 458 did, and it looked pretty cool. It definitely looked pretty cool. Now, I don't know if it would be something that you guys would be interested in watching, but I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I may or may not pick it up. We'll see. I may just pick it up, and if you guys would rather see Forza and GTA, I might even just pick up Far Cry 4, like, just as a game to play through, or just to play with people, because I remember playing Far Cry 2. That was a long time ago, but I remember playing Far Cry 2, and I enjoyed that. And I think one of the biggest things I actually enjoyed about it was, like, the custom maps that people could make, and that's something that you really don't see that much anymore at all. And you really notice a lot of developers not wanting players to have, like, user-created content, because with user-created content comes content that the developer doesn't have control over, which can sometimes be interesting. Cough, cough, Call of Duty emblem editor. But when games do have them, yeah, you get some iffy stuff, but you also get some really, really great stuff, like the Forge mode in Halo. There was some ridiculous stuff to come out of Forge, especially back in Halo 3. Some ridiculous stuff to ever come out of Forge. And speaking of Halo, the Master Chief Collection, I stopped playing it for a little while because I really wanted to play multiplayer, but the multiplayer just really wasn't working. Like, it would never find matches, and then when it would find matches, they would be really, really laggy. And I checked my connections and everything was all good. Like all the multiplayer in other games and stuff like that was working just fine. So I felt like they were probably having a server issue. So I just decided to kind of give them some time to take a break from that game, give it some time to get the server stuff fixed, and then go back to it again and try it out. I haven't actually tried it out. I may try it out later today. I don't know if I'll film it or not, but we'll see. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about in this episode was the fact that I've been doing. There was a couple of car vlogs that I did that didn't turn out quite the way I wanted them to. So I kind of scrapped the footage. So I may go out and do another car vlog, because I know you guys really like those. But if I'm not satisfied with footage, I will scrap it. Like, there's quite a bit of stuff that I filmed that doesn't actually make it up onto the channel because I feel like it's just not good enough. So what I'll probably do is I'll go out and re-record or see what I can actually do with that sometime soon. Now, the other thing that I also wanted to cover is, if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, then you know whenever I do a lot of like PC stuff or PC collaborations, I usually do it with another YouTuber called Scrumpy, and we're actually going to be doing a live vlog. Well, no, more than one vlog, but like we're gonna be vlogging together soon, so that should be pretty cool. He's gonna be visiting the area, so we may do a car vlog together. We may do like some kind of just vlogging style vlog. I don't even know. We're still planning it out, but that'll be a pretty cool in-person collaboration. I haven't really done any in-person collaborations on my channel before, so should be a pretty cool experience for as far as just to see if you guys like it and to see how it goes over. I'm sure it's gonna be fun to film. But it's all down to, like I said, how you guys feel about that and how that actually comes across on the channel. Now, where's the next race? Oh, it's right up there. I was like, where's the next race? And then it was right around the corner. That's what I love about championships here in Nice, is they're like all of the races are like right next to each other, like boom, boom, boom. They're just like set up perfectly in a line for you. Now, I tried to remake my car as best I could in Horizon 2. The wheels I'm not quite satisfied with here in Horizon 2. I can't really find. I couldn't find any so far that were like just about the same. So right now I have some HREs on the car. I may go back and look again to make sure, just to see if I can find any that really match mine in real life, because they're kind of they're kind of a mix of different wheels, really, when you look at them. I mean, they're that classic 5-spoke design, but when you really look at them closely, they've got like elements of different wheels in them. Like there's some, there's obviously a little bit of TE37 influence in there, but there's some other influences as well. And I kind of want to try and find that wheel in Forza so I can really remake my car here in Forza. But we'll see about that. Now, as far as parts that I'll be putting on the car, hopefully soon, I'm looking at getting the open flash tablet for tuning, and that'll be I don't know if that'll be close or not. It'll probably be pretty close, and when I'll put that on, just to get a little bit more aggressive than the stock tune for sure. I mean, even the stage 1 open flash tune is a lot more, like I said, a lot more aggressive than the stock tune. I thought about doing an intake. I'm not sure whether or not I'll do an intake. I don't know, I may just do a, what's it called? Completely forgot. I completely forgot, because some of the intakes have been known to lose power down low, but gain power up high. Now, I'm not sure how I feel about that, because especially when you're driving around in traffic, if you're losing low-end power, I don't know, it just seems like, yeah, if you're you know, you're pushing it on like a track or something like that, or even if you've got it up in the higher rev range on like a mountain road, that's where you're going to notice it. But if you're going to lose a little bit of power down low, I'm not sure how I feel about that, honestly. So I may just go with the exhaust that I have, and then the tune, which a lot of people, from what I've been reading, a lot of people seem to like that tune and that whole like platform for tuning. So that should kind of wake it up just a little bit more than the stock tune does. And the stock tune is fine. The stock tune is great. But the biggest thing a lot of people have said they noticed after they install the open flash tablet is a pretty noticeable gain in the mid-range. And because the stock tune You really notice it up in the upper rev range, but the mid-range is not quite as, just not quite as powerful, so, and then again, like I said, I wanted to kind of wake up that mid-rev range a little bit more, and we'll see. I may or may not do it, but we'll see what happens. Obviously, coilovers are on the list, but I'm not doing those until spring. I feel like, especially with the possibility of snow on the way, coilovers aren't really a good idea, at this time, anyway, because, I mean, especially imagine, like, if you were to go somewhere, and then the snow started coming down, and you got to get home, and you're lowered, and you're basically a snowplow. I don't want to be about that at all. So, so we'll see. Decent amount of XP. That should, yeah, okay. I was like, that should give us a rank up. But like I said, in this episode, I kind of wanted to really cover everything that was going on, everything that had been going on with Horizon 2, and to let you guys know that I'm back to Horizon 2, and I'll be doing a lot more Horizon 2 as we move forward during the week, during the month, year, whatever. As we move forward, there will be more regular Horizon 2 footage, as there usually is. It's just there was a little bit of that break, like I said, because what the hell has 2,000? Anyway, there was just that little bit of a break because of some of the issues I had, but gives me a nice chance to go back through the game and kind of have a fresh start. So if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.